Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now here's Lynn. Outside Korver. The bodyguard clamps the board. Pass to the closer. Front past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Right side, Lynn. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. You know, Clark, it's been interesting watching how things are unfolding early on this season.
Yeah, exactly. Some teams have come out really strong. Others are struggling to find their way. And yet, we know there's still plenty of time to go in this season.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here is Horford. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Stolen by Gabe. Left side, Lynn. And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Korver bounce pass. Left side, Horford. 4 on the clock. Pass to Gabe. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, I love seeing Gabe go right up with the shot off the pass. No wasted motion.
There's the closer. Horford with the rebound.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Gay outside. Hit by Horford. To the inside. It's tipped. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
No! How you not catch that?
And here's Lynn.
Oh!
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Korver passes to Lynn.
Oh, that high
6
boy
to
can't
shoot.
even catch the ball, bro. Come on, nobody catching the ball, bro.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
There's the closer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Lynn the pass to Horford. And Gibson now atop the key. Lynn looking it over. Here's Horford. Biombo with the block.
And this is something Biombo excels in. Timing and blocking shots.
And stolen by Horford. Now here's Korver. Guarded closer. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And this is Korver's shot. Continues to knock down that tray ball. He's as consistent as it gets from here.
For the 3. The closer, that's good. The closer's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Picked off in midair. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, when you go in there, you better finish strong, and he did.
And So Lynn will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Outside Korver. To the middle. Horford. Biombo with the block. Here is Mr. Incredible. Really had troubles in the loss to Detroit. Baller, that's good.
Rising up, firing with confidence.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to the closer. With the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Down low. Here's McMillan. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Going inside. Got a piece of it. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we played through the first minute here in the second.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, how about the concentration on that finish? He's so skilled at absorbing the contact.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McMillan passes to Sullinger. To the paint. Here's Lynn. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Love the attacking mentality. Lynn doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
Both free throws good from Lynn.
What a player. His attitude and confidence infectious.
There's the closer. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Shoots. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Morgan. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to Detroit. That closer. Good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Biombo is checked in for the Timberwolves. Carson comes in for Baldwin. Now here's Lynn. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line.
Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point.
Throwing it down, leave nothing to chance.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past. You can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Al Horford is checked in for Jared Sullinger. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for McMillan.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Pass to the closer. To the wing right side. Biombo in the post. Working on Horford. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the closer. Oh! And down it it goes, jamming that one home.
He's hit shot after shot. I'd keep feeding him. This man is on a mission.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Outside, Lynn. Inside, pass to Morgan. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Carson pass to Biyombo and stolen by Horford. A pull-up, got a piece of it. Here's Carson. And he's strong with the one-handed jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Oh, give him credit for spotting the open shooter. That's just great court awareness.
The bodyguard passes to Carson. Pass to the closer. Puts the move on. Here's the bodyguard. Here's the closer. 16 points for him. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. The closer's got 18 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Memphis. The closer really making a difference here.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Memphis. Korver comes in for Jeremy Lin. And then for Minnesota, Green comes in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Mr. Incredible in for the bodyguard. Here's Morgan. His last outing, he had 18 points. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's the closer, guarded by Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first.
Shooting for the Timberwolves, number 11.
He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Korver. Off target from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 9 points per last year, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more.
Beyond the arc. Morgan can't hit it. Timberwolves leading by 14. Down low, here's Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Hey, when Biyombo's deep inside, it's fun to watch because you know this guy's going to finish with a flush.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The closer, that's good. The closer's got 22 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Gay left side. Shot to stop the run. Misses the layup. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Carson kicks to Green. Here's Carson. Pulls it from 20. And no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position.
Timberwolves leading by 18. Pass to the closer. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Gay. From 18 feet away, Horford with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Over to the left wing. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Lynn. Pass to Gay. They get a hand on it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Ball.
Terrific! Good.
Number 41.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the foul on the closer. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Lynn the pass to Gibson. Outside, Lynn. Here's Korver for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to the closer. It's stolen by Korver. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second team
Gibson
foul.
is a handful to deal with inside at times. Good at forcing the defense to foul.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Minnesota with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And the shot goes down. 24 points for the closer.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And that game against the Warriors, that one, the 7th on the season for them. The team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Timberwolves leading by 18. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take this ball. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Timberwolves, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Horford finds Korver. Back to Horford. The 3, it's tipped.
And not a night he's going to...
Oh, wow, my goodness.
Man. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw it. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And they were in the top half of the league in terms of free throw shooting. It could have been...
And Minnesota has possession.
Oh my. I missed.
And so it's Minnesota rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. It's the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Grizzlies.
Hold up. Hold on. Do something.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Bullard. The closer comes in for Gary Harris. And it's Baller in for Tony Snell. Morgan lays it up off the glass.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
The closer passes to Green. Here's Baller. Timberwolves passing it around. Outside, Green. Pass to the closer.
Oh my.
Straight down.
Oh,
The aggressive finish inside. You can't shy away from the contact down low.
And so Lynn will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morgan the pass to Hart. Outside, Lynn, and the foul on the closer. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Picking up his fourth foul really could change how he approaches.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. John Henson's checked in for Martinez. Biyombo comes in for Cunningham. The closer's checked in for Gary Harris. And it's Watson in for Carson.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Lynn dishes to Korver. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Clock at 6. Lynn kicks to Korver. And again, Memphis no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
No, I ain't going to alley.
On the wing, Korver. Back to Lynn. Outside Korver. Gay outside. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point territory. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's the closer. Oh, he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Offline with his 3. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. No good from outside. Grizzlies have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Pass to Gibson. To the inside. Korver kicks to Horford. Horford sets a screen for Gay. Can they get it? Shot up 2 there. And that's now 10 points for Horford.
And that's Horford for you. I mean, that's what he does. He's a guy who brings toughness and great concentration to what he does in the paint.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the closer.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
And the first one drops. Draymond Green has checked in for Minnesota. Baller comes in for Mr. Incredible.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Outside Gibson. Outside Lynn. Back to Gibson. And it's Korver in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's the closer. Lets it go. It counts.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying,
I barely let my team score. No top of that. You just on top. Yeah. No, that's not a good trade. Let's see. Trade. Him. I need that. I want that. I need that. This is just all holding this together. I need that. This is just all. They know where you are, bro. They not letting me be honest, bro. Garnett. I can make some work with this. But let me see. What what, does
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Here we go. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge.
Wow, making sure of that.
Here's the closer. Pass to Bowler. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Garnett, the screen. Here's Mr. Incredible. Off target with his three. Here are the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Felder. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging 15.5 points a game. And, you know, the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Now, here's Porter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Right side, Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Felder, defended by Garnett.
Get in there and get yours.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's the three. A shot by the closer, no good.
You don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to the bodyguard. Out left to the wing. Baller passes to the closer. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Kobe. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. It's deflected.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's the closer. Fires the three. Baller misses. Felder, the pass to Rivers. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Baller. He had a 15-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. There's Porter with the 3. There's Felder, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. To the middle. Mr. Incredible pulls it in.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Here's the closer. He's coming off the 31st game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Tamari Carroll's checked in for the Lakers. Cephalosha comes in for Rivers. RT. Timberwolves trail by 10. And the lead is down inside single digits. The closer's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Minnesota. On the wing, Williams. Here's Rivers. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Pass to Marshall. 6 to shoot. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist from Marshall. Rivers has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Here's the closer. Shot, high post, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
That's good offense. Just taking what the defense allows.
We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. On the wing, Williams. Rivers with it. He's got 8. Kicked away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. A shot by the closer, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. Let's help them take this lead.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Number 1.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Lakers leading by 9. Knocked away. Here's Baller. And a big-time jam right there.
And once he gets ahead of steam, clear the way because he is going all in.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Rivers kicks to Williams. Cephalosha dishes to Rivers. Three-pointer. Curls it from outside. Rivers has got 13.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Coming up with those slams.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through.
Some changes for the Lakers. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Marshall. And Kobe is subbed in for Thabo Cephalosha. Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Carroll. And here is Williams. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Garnett. There's the closer.
Oh boy.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for the Lakers. Belders checked in for Williams. And Karolinko's subbed in for Damari Carroll. It's Karolinko on the wing. Back to Bryant. From range. Kobe trails it.
You know, you got to guard Kobe the moment he crosses half court. He's got that kind of range, and he doesn't have any reservations about letting him fly.
The closer. That one is stuffed right through.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And here's Los Angeles now. Back to the basket by Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. Back to Karolinko. Takes it from 10. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Thabo Cephalosha is checked in for the Lakers.
For Los Angeles. Number 2. Thabo Cephalosha.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Baller. He's got 5. Nice D from Bryant.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here is Karolinko. Scoreless thus far. And it's Bryant missing.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Here's the closer. 14 points for him. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he hits both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And that's a foul called on Ball. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Kobe. He's guarded closely. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the bodyguard. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
On the wing, Porter. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Minnesota. On the wing, Bryant. No good again that time. Minnesota in the lead. The closer passes the ball, and he slams it one-handed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Booker, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Rivers comes in for Cephalosha. Garnett, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Kobe kicks to Rivers. They're outside. The bodyguard grabs the board. Timberwolves leading by 3 as the closer driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the win. The closer's got 18 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash physical basketball.
Kobe, that's good.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Rivers. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Bryant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's the closer, and it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Porter. That 3 off the mark. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Timberwolves on top. Ending the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at the closer in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Baller passes to the closer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Garnett. The 17-footer.
He made that.
And it's in off the backboard. Garnett's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Lakers trail by 3. Booker the pass to Rivers. Back to Booker. And that's a foul. Called on Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Felder for the tie. The rebound by the closer. The closer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the bodyguard, defended by Booker. The bodyguard passes to Baldwin. Driving the lane, 4 on the shot clock. And it's the bodyguard missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll take on the Thunder at Pitt.
Hey! Get on that rim, Kevin Garnett. Gosh.
Garnett playing well above the rim.
A specialty of KG's, the lob slam.
.90 seconds now into the second half.
Stop! What? Oh, I'm just flopping, I see. What was that? What? Oh, y'all don't
A shot by the closer, no good.
Kobe still not scoring. Kobe still not scoring.
Kobe misses.
I'll bet you that he's not
Soft
scoring.
defense in that
No.
mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Hey!
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Porter. Now Kobe.
No!
Wow, great
Keep that ball.
interior D. That effort gets erased because of
Hey!
Wants to jam it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fader
Come on,
on
what
the
are
way.
you
A shot by the closer, no good.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Kobe's got 16 points.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Here's the closer. Get ball for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Martinez, he's checked in for the bodyguard. And some changes here for the Lakers. Williams, he's checked in for Felder. Damari Carroll comes in for Trevor Booker. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Kobe. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rivers scanning the floor. 12 seconds left in the third. A floater. Rebound, Minnesota. And stolen by Sefolosha.
He ain't making that.
Bryant down low.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but all of them wrong there with authority.
Martinez, he's checked in for Minnesota. Arnett comes in for Carson. Here he goes.
Ah, dang it.
Jam it home. He is denied. Shoot from 12.
Baby.
Gonna go. Timberwolves lead by 14. Here's the closer. For 3.
Bang!
It's off target.
Ah,
Outside, Kobe puts up the 3. 3. Good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Garnett fires. And he hits from 17.
Garnett really comfortable shooting as soon as he catches it. He's got a lot of confidence in his jump shot.
There's a good screen. We've got 123 left in the game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now here's Rivers.
No,
Could
come on.
not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Clock at 6. Intercepted.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Timberwolves.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they're going to take the second game between these two clubs, just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 left to play in the season series against the Lakers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the closer.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg.
I can only go to an hour, so I'm just gonna end this and then make some more soon. Goodbye, Blackies.